Yeah, welcome everyone, Sandra Che here. So God of High School episode 5 has dropped and it's time to do our live reaction to it, of course. So yeah, so last time we left off, we have the setup for Han versus Jin Mori. Which is going to be an interesting fight. I hope, because why things kind of set a wheel from last episode. So let's dive into it. Be sure to like, subscribe. Of course, we're on our way to 1,000 subs. Hopefully we can hit that by December, hopefully, so I'll help the Uchiha out. So anyway, let's get right into it, people. All right, 2 years ago. Oh wow. Some man I'm literally turn friends out of fighting. Of course. Yeah, the opening's still sick, but yeah. Bombards. Well, of course. That's good, because at least with that we have more time to focus on Jin versus Han. So wait, well, I think so the man that dead, brother. I thought the man was dead. Boy. Alright, anyway. Mujin. Alright, Setia, no. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yo, man, go first person. Ooh, shit. Still feel like Gina Wolbach. Well, two of them were anyway, based on them previous fights. Yeah. Yo. Yo, I am dying to see what the season finale for this is going to look like, brother. Alright, so now I'm dead. Alright, so finally some more backstories, I mean. Man just losing reason for fighting, brother. No reason for fight, no. That's one of the one. Yo. Interesting artistic choice that is seen here. Hmm. Oh, Sita, no! Blue Dragon Kick! Yeah! Like what I'm gonna say, I'm sure tear up. Whoa, that's wild. Yo! Alright. Those are good fights. Set up for the next stage. Alright, people, so that was God of High School episode 5. Yo, round hound. Jin Mori versus Han Daewi. That's how you pronounce it, right? But anyway, yo, that was a pretty good episode. Not gonna lie, probably out of the last 2 episodes, definitely the best. Granted, last episode was definitely a setup for this one. I wasn't the biggest fan of the fact that we only got just a snippet of Han versus Mira from last episode, but for the most part, yeah, it was really in fact set up for this episode. And honestly, the fight itself, I'm glad that in terms of Jin's match, his semi-final match, I'm glad they kind of cleared that off really quickly so we could focus more so on Han and Jin for this episode. That was the highlight for me. Definitely a smooth move, definitely a good move on the episode's part there. Now, in terms of Han versus Jin, like the fight itself, definitely great, definitely good. The section where they kind of mixed in like the ink and for the last section of the fight there, I like it, but I feel like I would have preferred still if it was like the traditional. But it's animation. It's good to experiment. Throw something new. So for the most part, yeah, I did like that section there. Now, in terms of Han's character, he definitely had growth and development in this episode, which was the important and the most crucial thing for this episode, because we know based on last episode and things he said this episode, it would seem like he didn't really see Jin and Mira as friends. Obviously, if you watch enough anime, we know that wasn't necessarily the case, but he's had a history of persons just using him, or him just using them just because they're in a favorable position. So there is some context behind why he said what he said in the episode. That was the next thing, finally getting some backstory for Han. That was good. I'm looking forward to like the other characters, of course, but Han is definitely the highlight for this episode. And just to see him carrying this burden, well, how should I put it? Because of how his outlook on his this relationship with people, the fact that his friend in the hospital, it was like more or less the first time he's being selfless. So he's literally was in a position where he's carrying a certain weight. He's not fighting for himself, he's carrying the weight of like somebody else for the first time. So it seems to me like he just took that to the extreme, really, and just really never really fully gave into the idea that he could like become friends or trust other people. So this episode was more so about him getting closure and getting growth and development through the death of his friend, and just learning to move on and give people a chance. So that's good, and I'm interested to see where Han's character is going to go from here. Granted, a lot of it is centered or showcased in how they fight. As I keep saying for these reviews, it's a fighting anime. It's not necessarily like extremely deep, but at the same time, given the type of show it is, in terms of how the characters approach fighting, what they think of how other characters fight, it tells you a lot about their characters. And obviously, even seeing Han transition from this anger filled fighting style to this more refreshing, competitive, sportsmanship like, you know, attitude after he read the letter there, it's obvious to see that the point I'm trying to bring across is in fact true. So that was good to see. But all in all, I liked it. Jin Mori, yo, that final attack, yo, it was pretty, it was hype. It was good. Can't complain. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the series goes, especially since, you know, obviously Han and Mira are out of it now. How are they going to fit in? Obviously Jin's moving on to the main tournament, so, and obviously they're setting things up with other powerful characters, so it's going to be wild to see how it goes, yo. So yeah, all in all, solid episode, can't complain. But anyway, Sanju Chi here. Be sure to like, let me know what you thought about the episode and my reaction, of course. Subscribe on your way to 1,000 subscribers, and of course, look out for a Black Clover video that will be dropping this week. I haven't done one of those in a while, so probably about Wednesday, Thursday, give or take. Look out for it. But anyway, see you guys in the next God of High School video.